So, yesterday we have seen the organizational unit or what kind of different organizational entities are there. So, today we will start with the definition of that. Okay. Then we will be continuing for the configuration of the enterprise structure. Okay. First, what is a client? Okay, client is a technically it is an organizational level. Okay, and at this level it will contain the setup tables and the master record and the user details. So this is basically a client. Company is not that much of important, so we are not going to write down that. Now, company code. So, what is a company code? So, company code is a separate legal entity or separate accounting department. At this level, accounts are maintained by FI persons. Okay, what kind of accounts they will maintain? So, business balance sheet, profit loss statement, benefits. These will be maintained by the FI people. These will be mostly this will be the accounts. Okay, profit loss account, benefit account, balance sheet means total your business balance sheet. So these things we can check in our company code level or at our company code level. Next is a plant. So plant is a manufacturing unit or an operational unit or a sales branch or an office. Plant is a manufacturing unit or an operational unit or a sales branch or a office. So it can be anything where the actual work will happen. Let's say if it is a manufacturing unit, then manufacture will happen. Let's say if it is a operational unit means, let's say there will be some distributions and all will be happening, so that will be there. Let's say some sales branch is there. Let's say you are a trading company, so there will be certain sales will be there. Let's say you are a service provider company, so there will be some office will be there. So that is basically a plant. Next one is storage location. So keeping the stock of material in a place is called as a storage location. Here one thing you can mention, we can take the same storage location for different plants. We can take the same storage location name for different plants. Means we can repeat the storage locations. Other than this one, let's say plant, other things, it is a unique numbers. Okay, plant is a unique number, company code is a unique number. So these things you cannot repeat. Means same plant you cannot have it under different company code. That will not happen. It is a unique. But same storage location you can have it for multiple plant or different plant. You can have the same storage locations. Okay. Next one is a purchasing organization. Purchase organization is responsible to procure material or services by negotiating terms and conditions vendors. So purchasing organization is responsible to procure material or services by negotiating terms and conditions with the vendor. So here you can mention type of purchase organization. What type of purchase organizations are there? First one is plant specific purchase organization. Second one is central purchase organization. Third one is standard purchase organization. Fourth one is reference purchase organization. Fifth one is a cross plant purchasing organization. So last one is purchasing group. So what is a purchasing group? Purchasing group is a buyer or group of buyers who are responsible to purchase a product or a service. So purchasing group is not a part of your organization structure, means it is not assigned to anything. It is a floating unit. Okay, floating unit means we can create it under the client and we can use it for any of plant. We can use any plant, company code, purchasing organization, across all we can use it. Okay, so it is not linked to any of the plants company code or anything. It is not linked to anything. Okay, plant company code or let's say any of the purchasing organization, it is not assigned to that one. It is not assigned to any of the, let's say, organization structure. So it will be a free, we can say free entity or free unit which can be used across the organization under a client. We can create a purchasing group and that purchasing group can be used across all of the purchase organization, all of the plant and company code with respect to that. Okay, so this is basically the basic definitions of our organization structure. So now we will be going to the configuration of organization structure. So how we can do that one? So either we can go to here. So there are two ways of going to the screen. So either you can go through the T code or you can go through the navigating screen. So if you are going from the screen, so you can go to tools. Here you can go to customizing. So here you can go to tools, customizing, IMG. Inside the IMG there is SPRO is there. Okay, so let me show you one more time. Tools, customizing, IMG, SPRO. Okay, so this is the path to come to the SPRO screens, or either you can directly enter SPRO in the command field. You can enter. Okay, you can enter SPRO and it will take you to this screen. Okay, now you can click on SAP reference IMG, and here you can see there is a enterprise structure is there. Okay, just expand this thing. Here you can see there are two nodes are there. One is a definition, one is a assignment. What is a definition? Definition means creation. So let's say I want to create a plant, I want to create a company code, I want to create a company. So anything I can create under this definition section. Okay. Under this assignment section, what will be happening? Let's say how the system will know that this plant is, or this plant belongs, let's say one plant belongs to one company code. How the system will know? By the assignment. So in the assignment section, after you create the company code, plant, purchasing organization, everything you create, you go to assignment section, and there you assign different organizational unit to each other. Let's say company code to plant, plant to purchasing organization. Okay, company code to company. These kind of assignments you will be doing in the assignment. Okay, so now we will go to the definition. Inside the definition, here you can see there are, inside the definition, here you can see there are different nodes are there. Okay, node means sections are there. Financial accounting, controlling, logistics general, sales and distribution, service, material management, logistics execution, plant maintenance, human resource management. So here, based on these modules, you can create the organization structure. So what is a financial organization structure? That can be created under a financial accounting. If some controlling, let's say, organization structure needs to be created, that can created under this node. Okay, let's say if we are going to create any logistics, uh, let's say, organization structure, so that we can create under logistics general. Okay, able to get my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now first we will go to the financial accounting, because the company and the company code are a part of your financial accounting or finance team. Normally this will be done or created by the finance people. Here only for the practice purpose we are going to create a company and we are going to create a company code. Okay, but in the real time system, when you go to the real work, then finance people will create the company and company code. You are not supposed to do that one, but after creating, they can give you the what is the company code, what is the company, they can give you the information so that you can assign it to your plant. Okay, so first we can go to the company. So let's see if there is any data are there. So there are a lot of Tata Motors will be there. Tata Group of, no problem. Okay, so we are taking this as a company. What is the company name? Let's say. So we are taking this one. So we are making this as a training company. So this is for your reference. We are taking this SAP January Okay, so here you can maintain the detailed information about the, let's say, region, addresses, everything you have to maintain. I'm not maintaining this one. I will just go for, let's say, country or region, maintain this one, and language I will maintain English, and I will maintain the currency as INR. Okay, so these things I'm maintaining. Rest of the things, when you are going to create, maintain it. Okay, now just save this thing. Now here you can see, while we are saving something, it is prompting for a customizing request. So what is a customizing request? This is nothing but, this is called a TR in SAP, or transport request in SAP. So once you are creating some of the master data, sorry, once you are creating some of the, let's say, configurational data, at that point of time, it will generate a TR for you, or transport request. So basically this transport request will have all of the information of the changes that you are doing. Okay, so right now we have created a company. That company information will be saved inside this request. Okay, right now there is a request is there, so it will be saved. If you want to create a new request, you can click on create. Here you can give some description, let's say mention some of the naming convention in a proper way, and everywhere, and let's say anywhere, let's say in your organization somewhere you are working, so this short description and everything will be in a structured way. What you should write in the short description and all that will be mentioned. Okay, now I'm just save this thing. Before that one, see what is the request number, H31K 900850. If I save this one, it will generate one more request number. Now see, the request number has been changed. Okay, it has created one more request. Here is the short description, configure organization structure. Click on OK. Okay, so now the data is saved. Now this transport request is required once you are moving this configuration to other systems. Okay, so here for practice or for training, we are only using one system, but while you are going to work in the different systems, or let's say real-time system, there you need to move if any kind of configurations and all are there, so you have to move that to the other systems. So that's why we need a transport request. Okay, so for every configuration you have to create a new request. Let's say I have created a company code that will be coming under one transport request. Let's say I'm creating a plant that should be go on for, that should go under a different transport request. Okay, normally we do in this way. Okay, now let's go back. Now this is our company we have created. Now let's go back. Next one is edit, copy, delete, check company code. Okay, now just execute this one. Here you can see copy, delete, check company code, and edit company code data. So first we will go for copy, delete, check company code. So why we are going for a copy option? So normally we have discussed, or we have seen that company code. What is a company code? So company code is basically, it is a legal entity which will contain some of the, let's say, accounting information. It will have certain GL accounts, it will be having certain chart of account. So there is a standard in the system in the SAP where we can copy it from the standard system, or what is called as a 1000 plant or 1000 company code is there. Okay, when you create company code or plant, it is better to copy from an existing one, because it will copy all the GL accounts and everything. If you are not going to copy it from any kind of company code, so you have to individually create all of the GL accounts, whatever GL account is required, so you have to create it manually, and you have to assign it manually. Okay, that will be there. So that's why it is better to copy the company code, so that it can copy the dependent entries. Okay, whatever dependent entries will be there, let's say chart of accounts will be there, GL accounts will be there, so that will be copy everything. Okay, so tables and data, whatever things will be there, it will be copying. So now we'll go to this one. So double click on this one, or either select and click on choose. Anyhow you can do it. Okay, so double click. Now see, it is showing us some of the radio buttons over here. First one is a display and change. Second one is a copy organizational object. If you want to copy, you have to click on this one. Now there is a move option is there, or replace option is there. Now let's see, if you click on this one, so it will replace. Okay, let's say you are replacing 1000 with 2000, so that you can do it over here. You can delete it. Okay, you can check this thing. There is a transport button is there. Okay, then there is a business object is there, then there is a other organization object is there. Okay, so these things will be there. And now here you can see there is a structure option is there. Now when you go inside a support project, so inside the support project, the struct means the organization structure will be already built. So how you will be knowing like what is the organization structure for you? So you can click on structure, click on navigation, click on OK. Here you can see company code. Okay, here you can see this is the company code, and if you double click on this company code, it will show you this is the company code, or this is the, you can say this is the company code, this is the controlling area, this is the credit controlling area, these are the plants available inside this company code. Okay, so inside that also you can see what are the sales organizations are available, what are the purchase organizations are available. Okay, and inside this one you can see the different organization structure also. Let's say this is the plant. Okay, 0001 plant is there. Click on this one, it will show you the storage locations also. Okay, under this here you can see this is the store. Here you can see plant storage area, this one are the storage areas are there. Okay, so you can check this one. Okay, distribution chain, everything you can get the information from here. Okay, you can, this is how you can find out the existing, we can say the existing organization structure, you can find it out. Okay, go back. Now click on this copy option. Okay, so here you have to take a from company code and a to company code. From company code is from where you are going to copy. Let's say we will take this 1000, but normally this 1000 plan, this is an online server, so someone has changed this 1000 plan. So now you can see 1000 plant is BKL seasoning and private limited. Normally it should be as a company Hamburg. Okay, that is a standard company code is there. So if you have a offline server, or if you are working in somewhere, there you can see 1000 company code is a standard company code which would be maintained as a company Hamburg or something, it will be mentioned. Okay, so we can copy it from the 1000. So let's say, okay, so we will not copy it from 1000. Let's say we will copy it from some of the existing that we have already created. So we will create for that from that one. Okay, so first let me see, 9000 is there, 9867 is there, 76 is there. Okay, so we will take the same company code as 9990. Okay, and we will copy it from, okay, so let's say here this one I have created last time, so I can copy it from this one. Okay, so Tata Motors India, here you can see this is a company code, so I can copy it from here. Okay, let's say this one I will copy to 9990. Click on OK. So it is asking only copy the GL accounts if you want to allocate the same chart of account to the target company code as a source company code. So this is why we are copying, because we need the GL accounts in the target company code. So you have to click on yes. Now controlling area 0001 is assigned to the company code 1000. Okay, do you want to copy the assignment of controlling area? If you want to copy the controlling area, then you can click on yes. If you don't want to click on controlling area, then you can you can click on no, and you can create a new controlling area. Okay, so for now we are just clicking on yes, and this is related to the controlling side. Okay, controlling, let's say there will be FICO is there, right? Finance and controlling. So controlling is finance people side, so we don't do any changes on anything. So click on yes. Now this is as asking reference company code has a local currency INR.